Welcome aboard. Elder Maxson has given his address.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressive, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their sins are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
If you cared about them, you'd leave them to their own devices.
Leaving them to their own device? I'm a bit surprised.
Uh-huh. What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility.
Sure.
And from what I've read in Paladin Dances, seeing as he's one of their four, and...
Only a knight? Why not a paladin like Dance?
The Brotherhood maintains a strict paladin is several ranks above knight. With your continued loyalty, in any event, welcome aboard the
Right. Elder Maxson?
Take some time to familiarize yourself with the ship. Then meet me on the flight deck for your mission.
Getting a bit of twitch on Prop 3. Adjusting torque.
Hey. Hey. Excuse me, Captain Kells?
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now. We can talk later.
Hi.
I heard that Elder Maxson got that scar in his face from going one-on-one with the Death Claw. Vertibird docking systems and fusion tool feed systems reporting green.
Communications array calibration testing successful.
Status report.
Green
I
across the
take
board,
every
sir.
barrel,
Nothing
beauty,
new.
and
Good.
sin,
Carry on.
shooting into space.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just, what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing.
No time to waste. There's work to be done.
Everything holding together?
Trust me. No.
Good. Firing.
All right. It's nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime.
Hey there.
If you're looking for another safe haven, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
So how
How did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
You know what
Proctor.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
A little laughter would be good for morale.
Well, if that's the case, we could all go watch you try and shoot your weapon. That always makes me laugh.
You're right. You're not funny.
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxim. I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxim.
Unless you like getting shot,
Can't pick this.
never turn your back on a gunner. We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Hey,
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
No, I can't go to her. That's why I asked you. If she finds out this happened, someone will end up on
Dan?
the
There you
I'll
are.
figure it
How
out.
did it go with Elder Maxon?
Sorry, I can't help you.
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else.
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a... I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
He sounds pretty delusional to me. You don't actually...
You shouldn't judge Maxon on his words alone. I just hope you appreciate how... Not to put too fine a point on it.
So what's all this about you being...
Elder Maxon is... He believes as your spot. That's why I'm so...
I'm not comfortable being watched so closely.
Well, you better get used to it. If you want to remain a part of the brother. Now, I know you're... In order to be... Since I've been a...
You can come with me or wait until I'm done. It's up to you.
In that case, if you change your mind...
Oh, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment.
Whatever suits you.
Expanding the tech... Since it's obvious...
Maxon wanted me to meet the...
Ah, yes. Under normal. However, unfortunate...
If you want my help, just...
I wasn't aware you... As you patrol the Commonwealth, I'm authorized... And if you wish... In any event, it was a pleasure.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No. This isn't that sort of examination. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me. First question. As a child...
Check your records, Doc.
What's that? You were a fault. You're probably healthier. Anyway, sorry I missed it. Okay, second question. Have you ever had...
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good. Third question. Have you ever had sexual...
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many... Fortunately, the brother, since you haven't spent too much time. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood? Whether they're human, formerly human?
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state... Anyone that... So what about...
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes.
That's an acceptable answer. Excellent. I see no reason to... If you ever need medical...
Is the air superiority we need to win this war.
Turn up the music like that, man. I'll
Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter. Since what's the nuance of the technical, very serious implications. You agree? The mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the article, saying all is well behind the scenes. The mayor himself
Oh, man.
insists
I'm late for
that
muster.
fears raised in the article. between you
Yeah,
and me, listeners,
research patrol.
I'm gonna keep my eyes just
Beats guard duty. Why?
well,
What'd you get?
never go local.
kidding.
Having the privilege moored above the airways since the Brotherhood has been striking
This
the
guy,
city.
you talking about it too. Here's 60-Minute Man.
Night.
I wish we could arm the prison.
There. Try it now.
Nothing.
So,
I'm supposed
you're the
to
new
report 10
recruit I
minutes
heard
ago.
about.
Mm-hmm.
Can't fix it.
I don't care. I didn't join up to impress everyone.
Alright, easy now. Our usual... Anyway, since you came down here to meet, my name's Ingram. If your power armor's too tight...
Ugh. Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's all. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6... And since...
You feel like telling me how you ended up?
That's a little personal.
Uh-huh. Most people in your condition would have given up. I just wanted to hear your story.
Sure. What the hell? I was fighting with the Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland. Our position was...
Who were you fighting?
super mutants. The damn thing, to make a long story, sheared most of the... If I hadn't been test piloting one of the power armor suits...
Wow. It's a miracle you survived.
Nope. Just simple and I wouldn't call... Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor... Now if you'll...
Won't be able to hack this.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they were...
Sure. Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now this is the stowage deep. The powers... If you need to...
Wait, buy them? Since when?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of... Keeping the good news. Yeah, most... Of course.
Right. What sort of extra work?
Oh, no. It just involves a little... And since after you're done, in the meantime...
Have you ever fired a minigun?
Tegan.
Can I help you with anything?
Paper.
I'll take a look.
Be my guest.
Prydwen is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Charging into a situation, guns blazing.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew.
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done. Let's get right to it. Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested, having those aberrations. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile. I want you to head over there. Understood?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood. A squad of troops armed. If you ever have the pleasure, don't fire. Sure. That enough to go?
Consider it done.
Look, the Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal.
It'll be a pleasure.
Now, we have use it to carry our dismissed.
I'll hand it to you. This place isn't awful. It's still a hole, but it could be worse.
Some days are harder than others. But even the hard days get easier than the one before.
Number. Diamond City Radio wouldn't be possible without the help of some wonderful businesses here in town. Commonwealth Weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Here's Uranium Fever by Elton Britt. It's catchy.
Hey.
All right.
Wait there.
Roger. Holding position. What's up?
It's about time for you to go, Dance.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think this is a comeback alive.
Don't let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
What can I get for you today?
Proud to be served under Elder Maxon. And up.
Building something?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Thanks to Johnny Allen for that trip on Rocket 69. It's a two-seater. Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to take this opportunity.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
Get on that gunship, soldier. I want Fort Strong cleared and that stockpile secured.
All right. Oops. Let's get it on back to the ship, shall we? You have another one for the ink spots. Here's maybe.
Now that you've had a chance to roam the Prydwen, what do you think, Knight?
She's very impressive.
Yes. It took the Brotherhood's sharp...
That's a long time.
Constructing them. We spent the first... It was work with the Prydwen. Her presence.
Did the Brotherhood ever build other airships?
There were less advanced. Historical record. In any event, I think you're dismissed.
Uh-huh.
We're getting a 3% Z-tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
Looks like we have...
Got it.
Never forget, you are the eyes and ears of the Brotherhood.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the capital wasteland. In my experience, hot shots, big mouths, end up with closed caskets.
Have you ever fired a minigun? Choose through ferals like Baker.
This frame is driving me crazy. Got like 3 itches I can't even scratch.
Can I help you with anything?
I'm looking for some firepower.
Be my guest.
You believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick. I don't know about Sprite Mariah. I think she loves her little suit a bit too much.
Proctor.
You're looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
I'm looking for some firepower.
Got some...
Right.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any
What
other
brings you to me
Commonwealth
today?
scum can be fatal.
Set me up.
Sure, I've got something.
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal.
Just fixed a few power armor mods.
As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks. That's enough sentiment for me today. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? Billie Holiday in love, and that makes it easy living for her. Enjoy. Look at that!
Doesn't it feel good to be a part of something as important as the Brotherhood?
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups.
Can you tell Kells if he wants things fixed, he needs to keep the damn ship steady?
What can I get for you today?
I'm looking for some firepower.
Sure, I've got some.
Oh god, mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea.
Excuse me.
So you're the new knight I heard about? Glad to have you on the team.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
Please, just... I need to be alone right now.
That was Anything Goes by Cole Porter. Hey, Miles here, bringing you the type of news you just don't hear about every day. Word is that a group of soldiers from the Brotherhood of Steel were sighted in the Commonwealth recently. Things got hairy for them at the old Cambridge police station. How hairy? I can't be sure. But I've heard about the kind of firepower those guys pack. Couldn't have been good. They're fine now, thanks to everyone's favorite vault dweller, who happened upon the scene and lent a... Let's rock! Good job surviving out there. To all involved. Here's Johnny Mercer, folks.
seen so many
Hey there.
Mirelurks all in
Everyone's
one
here,
place.
General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Definitely. For 600 years old, it's in pretty good shape.
That's right. They don't make them like they used to. We take this place back, people will know we mean business. Our primary objective is to clear the wall on this.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in.
No. If we...
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing...
Well, General.
Uh-huh. Set up a firing line, and I'll draw them out.
Sounds good. All right, people. Try not to draw their...
Bunch of Mirelurks aren't gonna...
Hey.
We've got this, Jake.
I'm ready.
We need to focus on taking the castle back.
Surviving out there. Best of luck to all involved in the future. If there's someone special in your life, then this next song is for you. If there
Looks
isn't,
like they've been nested.
feel free to take this
We're gonna have to take out these eggs, or they'll be back before we know it.
Lurks like to hold up inside
One more tomorrow.
That way. Here's how we're gonna play this. We'll hold here in the courtyard and take care of any eggs. General and I will go to war.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. What the hell was that?
Excuse me.
How are we gonna stop that thing? What is that thing?
I think you should stay on point. Your instincts seem to be right on target. How can I help you, Knight?
Paladin Danse.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that. Don't worry, boy.
Hey.
Go ahead. Let's see what you've got.
Don't take offense to Marcy. She's working through the loss in her own way.
What's up?
There's Brotherhood.
Yet another breaking
then there's
story
everything else.
here in Diamond City,
Nothing
folks.
in between.
I'll bring you up to speed. Diamond City's own Nick Valentine is reportedly investigating the circumstances surrounding former residents of the West Stands. The man in question, residing with a boy he claimed to be his son, hasn't been seen in weeks. Now it seems the whole story may have been fabricated. It's unclear at this time if the boy was being held against his will. Authorities have so far refused to comment on the details. Should you happen to spot the man, and believe me, you recognize him, don't hesitate to get word to Nick Valentine. And keep that dial tuned to Diamond City Radio for updates on this breaking story. Here's Betty Hutton singing about the man she just can't stay away from. He's a demon, he's a devil, he's a doll.
Got it. Hey.
Where do you want?
Hey.
Ready.
Paladin Danse.
What's up?
Your thoughts?
Give me a laser rifle and my power armor, and I'll take on the world.
How do you feel about our relationship?
I'm not sure right now. Perhaps you should ask me that later.
That was it?
Not a problem. trouble. Fire them! Take them down!
Looks like they've been nesting. We're gonna have to take out these eggs. Oh, they'll be back.
Not everything is easy for you.
Looks like a whole inside old building. All the trouble.
Hold it. Doesn't look that way. Here's how we're gonna play this. You hold here in the courtyard and take care of any eggs you find. Earl and I will clear the
often in short supply in the comic book folks. So I'm happy to be able to deliver a little bit here. You were one of the folks worrying in hushed tones about the whereabouts of Diamond City's most effective detective. Nick Valentine is back in town and seemingly none the worse for wear. Tales about what happened at his scares. What the hell was that? And if there's any more not like that old guy, am I right?
work, people. But we aren't done yet. The General and I are gonna have a look at the radio. See what we can do. Recipe. Clear out any wireless or exit.
I heard we've got everything.
Let's make sure that was all of them. Let's go see
Once I
if there's
power
anything
this
left
up,
of the old
we'll be
transmitter.
ready to broadcast. Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast.
Anything interesting?
Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast. Hey.
We need to focus on taking the castle back. Well, we need to focus on taking the castle back. See what you can do with it. I'm gonna go see what else is left around this old place.
Seems to be in working order. Seems to be in working order.
Nobody's going to believe that
Hey
we
there.
actually killed
Wow,
that thing.
we really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, This is really sad. Now we've got to pay off on what we've started. Bring the whole Commonwealth together and make it last this time. So, you know, back to business. But with Radio Freedom up and running, we can broadcast alerts to you, anywhere, anytime. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone
This
that needs
is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
I'm busy.
Heard crawl out through the fallout. Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter, since possibly living among us. Very serious implications. Wouldn't you agree? The mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the article.
Yeah?
All is well done in the city. The mayor himself insists that the fears raised in the article are unfounded. Good to know, I guess. But between you and me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eyes open just to be on the safe side. Well, never a dull moment here at
Sure, let me just stop what I'm doing to talk to you.
This is Travis Lonely Miles coming to you with maybe by the spots.
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Welcome, Patriot, to Boston Common, the start of the freedom trade. Welcome, Patriot, to Boston Common, the start of the freedom trade.
And A. Some sort of code?
behind you!
Didn't take long.
You having fun? Huh? I can do this all day! Gotta reload sometime, asshole!
What's that? What was that? Ah, stupid nothing. Who's there?
I hear something!
Danny Kaye,
You see that big blimp?
Civilization.
Why are they here?
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it.
Come
Thanks
on,
to the efforts of
Nikki.
a
I'm
few
just
of my
asking for your opinion. It'd be a
I've
great
decided
quote.
to change
He's
how I
my
look at
client,
things.
Piper. Don't
How
you
I
learn
live my
not
life.
to snoop on a man's private
I'd
affairs.
like to just
Well,
take this
well,
opportunity
speak
to
of the
thank the
devil.
Vault Dweller
You're back.
for lending me a hand.
Not
I
with
really
your son.
do appreciate it.
What happened?
All right, folks. That's
You were right,
enough
Nick.
said from me.
Kellogg did have my son,
Let's get it on back to the music, shall
that
we?
wasn't all.
Here's a
He was
positive
working with
take
the
on life
Institute.
with a touch of
He-
nostalgia. It's anything goes.
He gave them Sean.
The Institute?
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
You don't know anything, Nick?
I woke up in a junk pile ages ago. Just another discarded prototype. The Institute hasn't come calling since. I'm sorry.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy...
Kellogg. Huh.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah. Figures the Institute's only man on the outside wouldn't be the type to be taken alive.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest...
Doesn't matter what he knew. I'd kill him again in a heartbeat.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man...
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments. If anyone could get a dead brain to...
Uh-huh. I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads. Nothing. That old Merc's brain just might...
Actually, I think I already...
Cybernetics, huh?
Whether we're riding this crazy brain...
I have to go to the...
Anything else you can tell me about the Memory Den?
It's in Good Neighbor, a little slice of trouble northeast a ways. The Memory Den ain't just a fancy name. It's literal. A lot of people give up all their caps just to relive the good parts of their lives. Over and over. But not us.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research.
Piper.
You know, the Institute has a...
That Brotherhood airship is hard.
The Brotherhood... They just might have the muscle to give the Institute a run for their money, but...
Tell me about the Minutemen.
You know that group you rescued and conquered? Far as I know, they used to be a volunteer army, dedicated to...
You said something about the railroad.
Supposedly, the only...
I should get going.
All right.
Heads up.
There's something you need? If I got it.
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
Let's trade.
This is what I've got. Heading my way?
Let's trade.
This is what I've got. Heading my way?
You know what? Never mind.
You know where to find me.
Heads up.
What? What's the plan?
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
Let's trade.
This is what I've got.
Look alive.
I'm listening.
Heading my way?
Let's trade.
This is what I've got.
Wars with wits.
Ellie?
You know, I always got the sense Earl was interested in me. Figures he'd be the one to run off.
Even good people do crazy things when they're scared.
Always glad to see the sun come up. One more time. What are you building?
Our little sanctuary revival project has really helped. Takes my mind off things.
Another great one from Betty Hutton. Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks. That's enough said. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? Here's Uranium Fever by Elton Britt. Catch it.
Good neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
Peace, brother.
Cleo.
Don't worry. I only test the weapons on customers I don't like. Feel free to browse.
Sure. Let's take a look.
A gun for...
Uh-huh.
Got some good deals. You won't believe.
Let's see what you have.
All the supplies money or violence can buy.
In good neighbor, you handle your own problems.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine.
Nick.
Let's go talk to
I'd
Amari.
forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Hey, Valentine.
Let's see what Amari is up to.
Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require...
Please. Nick told me...
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached...
Those circuits.
I'm not surprised.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was... But even if this...
Don't worry about me, Amari.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found you.
Sure.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes.
Hope you enjoyed that last number.
Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yes.
The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
The latest word is that they've retaken the castle, an old holdout of theirs from back in the day.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. But that doesn't get... We load both you. He'll act as a host, while you're...
Right.
There's some real monsters out there.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over
Now
there.
that they've set up shop, I'm told the
See you on the other side.
To help whoever in the Commonwealth might need. That's good to hear, don't you think? Wishing on the moon sounds like a pretty good idea to me right now. It's Bob Crosby, singing Happy Times.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting
Such a
at
dumb...
first.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but, she loved me in her way. I was such a dummy back then. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did.
There appears to be another
Don't know why
intact
Mom was
memory
with him.
close to you in
Maybe at some
temporal
point in his life he was...
There. Try that one.
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter?
I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
There's always someone. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east.
Closer. Try this next one.
Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good.
Getting warmer. One of these is
But the
got to tell
Institute
us
could
something.
always make more.
We're running
We kept
out of
making
brain
them
here.
better each time. They
There's
still
one
give-
that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Big heads never liked taking orders from a dirt. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. Big heads never liked taking orders from a dirty. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth.
I
If
found
they needed
another
something
intact
done,
memory.
they came to
Whenever
me.
you're ready.
Wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission. Wasn't
Is
my
that
idea
your
to
son?
settle down with the kid in
This
the middle
appears
of
to be a
Diamond
very
City.
recent memory. So
I thought it was a
good news, I
terrible
think.
idea, actually. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the... This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Crying over you. It's all over and nobody crying but me.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I have this burning feeling inside.
That's not surprising. I injected you. Are you...
Sure. We got what we needed. The Institute.
Yes.
That scientist Kellogg was...
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist. Where did the...
That's why he's there. To make the...
That must be it. He's using the radiation and the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you...
How do I fight that
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. A sealed environment suit would be great if you could find one.
I'll find a way to get through.
Good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Anyway, I feel...
We have to head into...
That or you...
I'm gonna head out on my own.
Good luck out there.
Nick.
Time to hit the road?
Not now.
Well, I'll be around.
Got a problem?
Diamond City Surplus is where you can sell all those scraps you scavenged.
Hi.
I'm sure you've all seen about the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter. Since possibly months, undetected. Very serious implications. Wouldn't you agree? The mayor's office has, of course, denying the validity of the article, saying all is well with Diamond.
Hey, Nat.
Hey, mister. That interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free coffee.
Not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
There you are.
wondering if you were gonna show up.
Bobby.
There you are. Was wondering if you were gonna show up. Yes, it's me. I have to hide my face in these parts. People like me aren't allowed around here. Now let's get down to business. That big wall of glass looming over Diamond City is the mayor's office. Most people don't know it, but there's a strong room buried beneath. Mayor's just... the guy has it coming if you...
What's inside?
Caps, meds, food. It's things we want.
Really?
So, Woody, I managed to track down my tech guy. The guy can make... Thing is, you have to...
If you really think we need this guy...
Trust me. Pick a lock. Just get him out.
Yeah?
Dad says not to talk to strangers. Earl couldn't have been taken by the Institute, right? Why would they want Earl?
At least it's not raining. Yeah?
Anything I can do? You just say the word. Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Look alive.
Where to? I have my say. Take a look.
Hey.
Shoot.
Is there something you need?
I want to trade a few things.
Sure thing. Anything else?
No, nothing.
No problem.
Hey.
What you got? For me.
Hey.
Point the way.
Hi.
Is there something you need?
I want to trade a few things.
Whatever you need, General. Just let me know if there's anything else you need.
How are you feeling?
I'm glad to have the chance. Anything else?
Uh-huh. Come with me. I need your help.
Sure thing, General.
Sure.
Well, if it ain't the pride of the Minutemen. Be safe, you two.
We'll do our best, Piper.
Heads up.
Gave you the idea
You say
we're
the
friends.
word. Of course. Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Sure. Let's go.
Will do.
Piper, you listening?
Out of trouble.